पॉडकास्ट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स ग्लोबल सक्सेस जर्नी। क्या सोच रहा है आजकल, क्या चल रहा है खुश के माइंड में?
1 year of studies will give me an early jump into the market.
तो खुश यूके क्यों, इंडिया क्यों नहीं?
They have lots of universities that when he's going to the US while I'm going to the UK.
So business is the way of ruling the world.
And when I chose mechanical engineering, many people told I did internships in Apollo tires. So I was not a science student from the start. Why I chose mentor as my...
Have you given IELTS, got some scholarship? What about that?
The most important thing that you need in life is a goal.
हर एक फ्रेंड जरूरी होता है.
Yes.
Hi, welcome all of you to this a new podcast of Students Global Success Journey. This podcast we are making on Khush, a very interesting story Khush has, which he is going to tell us today, and we will be learning a lot from Khush's journey, how he has building his career so far, what are his planning, what made him to decide what he has decided, और हम लोगों को बहुत मजा आने वाला है इस पॉडकास्ट में, क्योंकि खुश हमें ऐसी बातें बताने वाला है जो शायद उसने अभी तक कभी बताई नहीं होगी, लेकिन वही उसका सीक्रेट सक्सेस फॉर्मूला आज हमें जानना है कि क्यों वो इतना सक्सेसफुल हो गया है. सो खुश, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर कमिंग, वेलकम टू दिस पॉडकास्ट.
Thank you, sir.
और हमें बताओ कि खुश क्या सोच रहा है आजकल, क्या चल रहा है खुश के माइंड में?
अभी तो सर फिलहाल बिजी माइंड और यूके की जाने के लिए तैयारी चल रही है सब कुछ, और उसी पे अभी फ़िलहाल सब कुछ फोकस्ड है. वहाँ जाके क्या सेट करना है, कैसे आगे का जो गोल है मेरा वो कैसे अकम्प्लिश करना है.
ओके,
यस,
ग्रेट. तो कुछ यूके क्यों, इंडिया क्यों नहीं?
सर, इंडिया इज़ ऑल्सो अ वेरी ग्रेट कंट्री फॉर एजुकेशन, बट फॉर समथिंग ऑफ फील्ड रिलेटेड टू फाइनेंस मुझे बाहर से ही करना था, फ्रॉम अनदर कंट्री. सो आई चोज US and UK as an option. So while comparing the two countries, I found out that UK is a very interesting country when coming to finance, because finance is one field that was kind of originated from the UK. Because UK has been ruling the world, as everybody knows. So they are the ones that brought out the concept of finance. And they have lots of universities that are like way back in time. And another thing that made me get interested into UK is the scholarship that they provide is not one of the reasons, but it's kind of attractive. And the other thing is that they have a 1-year master course, whereas which makes it very easy for me to make sure of my studies, finance, everything. It makes it easier, as other countries like US has 2 years of finance of the master's degree. So which makes it difficult for the financing also, and it may see 1 year of studies will give me an early jump into the market. When I compare myself and another student who is planning to go to the US, when he's going to the US while I'm going to the UK, I'll enter into the market a year earlier than him, which will give me a step ahead of him. And the knowledge that I'll gain from the UK is because UK is a country which has head branches of various leader companies around the world. So that will give me a step into the market where I can get a chance to work with them, or maybe as an intern I can get a chance to work with them, not as a full-time job. Yes, so I can get that chance, which will kind of groom me, and according to the future plan, I plan to move back to India. So that experience will help me accomplish my plans for the future.
Great. Very thoughtful decision.
Yeah.
ये तो मुझे भी नहीं पता था कि ये भी एक बहुत बड़ा रीजन है यूके के लिए, क्योंकि वहाँ पर कई, एक तो यूके से ही ओरिजिन हुआ है फाइनेंस बिजनेस, like East India company first come to India or any other Commonwealth country, first they started business and पता ही नहीं चला वो कब हमें रूल करने लग गए.
Yes.
तो business is the way of ruling the world.
Yes.
And you are going to learn business finance from the country which has created the curriculum of this.
Yes.
Awesome. Very good thought. So खुश, आपका ग्रेजुएशन के बारे में बताइए कि in which field you have done.
Okay.
और स्कूल के बारे में बताइए.
Okay, मेरा स्कूलिंग हुआ था नैरोबी केन्या से. That was in East Africa. हम लोग वहाँ पे शिफ्ट हुए थे बिकॉज ऑफ डैड्स जॉब. सो हम चारों जो मेरे फैमिली में है, मॉम, डैड, मी एंड माई यंगर सिबलिंग, हम सब वहीं पे शिफ्ट हुए थे. So I did my from baby class to 11th class I did IGCSE, that is the UK board itself.
Right.
So
Cambridge board.
yes, so after completing my school I moved back to India for my B.Tech Mechanical, which I completed from Parul University, and now I'm planning to move to the UK for the finance.
So a big question: engineering to finance.
Yes. Sir, people have that thought in their mind that once you become an engineer, you do not have a goal in life. Most of people think, as I have, when I chose mechanical engineering, many people told me that don't go for engineering because you do not have a future in it. So I did not listen to them. All I thought is that I have my plan, I'll continue with that. My plan was to have my own workshop because I'm really fond of cars. So I like working with them, and I like modifying them, and I have a bit of interest in that. But then while the 4 years that I was studying my mechanical engineering, I did lots of internships. I did internships in Apollo Tires. I had an internship in Dutch Composites. They make windmill moldings and all.
Okay.
So I worked there as a business development intern. So business development, in short, works from the taking the order from the customer, from the materials, the time of process that we have to give, and the financing of the project, how much the finance will take. So that was all part of my internship. So while doing that internship, I realized, I got a spark in my mind that instead of being the mechanical engineer, I can go for finance, which will give me a better scope in future. And I was really interested in how the finances work, because we've heard that companies grow a lot, businesses have grown a lot, but the main part where a business grows is not how the customer relation and all that is. Main depends on the finances. Very large companies have also shut down because of the lack of financing. So I thought that finance is a great factor that would help me. And while thinking about it, researching about finance has a bit of branches in it also. So something related to the industry, something related to self-financing. So they are also really, India is a great hub for startups, as we all know right now. So that is a good way of how I can enter into the market, as the experience of UK will also give me a step into the experience and how the process works, which I can help in the Indian startups.
Like now I can understand that engineering plus finance can be a fatal combination.
Yes.
A killer combination.
Yes.
Because you have a sense of innovation, sense of engineering, and then that's attitude also you will apply in finance.
Finance. Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. How was your school life?
Okay, school life was a great experience, as I had to study with different kind of culture people, like
Because you were in
yeah, because I was in
country.
Nairobi. That's also a new country for me. So schooling was good. I hated subjects like chemistry and geography. So I was not a science student from the start, but still I was fond of physics and maths. So which made me get the interest into mechanical engineering. And I also had subjects like of commerce, as I did accounting, I did economics, I did business studies. So in short, I kept myself prepared for both the branches, because in a learning phase as a child myself, I kept on exploring different kind of fields, and I get to know that something has a better scope. So I would like to get a jump in that. So I kept myself open for options. So I had my business subjects, I also had my physics and mathematics with me, and I also did pure maths when I was in Nairobi as an optional subject. So I kept myself open in both the sides. So I have studied business also, and also of science subjects.
Awesome, a good fusion.
Yeah.
Great. That built the foundation for this engineering plus finance.
Finance, yes.
That way back in school itself.
Yeah.
Thanks to that board, I think. Because
Yeah, they gave options to
liberty.
choose the subjects.
Yes. Awesome. So, when you have thought of going abroad,
Okay.
so what was that journey? How you have selected the company who will be helping you to go abroad, studying abroad? What was your parameters, and why you have selected what you have selected?
Okay, I opted for UK, as we all know, because I mentioned earlier, because of the reasons I mentioned, that of the
1 year.
1 year course and the financing and all, and all the planning that I did, and why I chose mentor as my partner to get
study
my study abroad, was because I heard lots of reviews from people that, and there are various other businesses that are doing the same. We cannot mention the names, but there are various of them. But I thought that, because of the relations that we had from before with Romesh sir and the other team members, so that's why I chose mentor. And while being with mentor in the process, Alkesh sir as my mentor, who was within the process all over with me, he was like a father figure, because I was very open to him on sharing the problems that I have, because we all know that moving to a new country is not an easy thing, and that even without the family, without any backup where in UK. So it was a very risky, dicey decision for me. But Alkesh sir mentioned it a lot, that you should not be worrying about yourself. Don't look at the reels, don't depend on the reels and the reviews, because they are meant to push you down. You think of yourself, keep yourself in that track, that you are one student that can do something in life. So do not take consideration about the reels and that. So he also made the process very easy and in a positive way, that I can make sure that I do not feel left out. Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. So I'm realizing that when a student started the journey of studying abroad or moving to a foreign country, so being a study abroad company, there is also a role which keep them up time to time, because it happens when you listen to some negative news about that country, job market, or maybe something else. You are tend to get demotivated. But the person who is taking care of your process is also inspiring, inspirer to you.
Yes.
That is also one role which a career counselor should play. That not only to guide, but also to keep the things going on.
Yes.
Very good, very good. I'm thankful to Alkesh sir, because he has done his job very well. And that's why you have not stopped your process.
Like, why this university which you have selected? Have you given IELTS? Got some scholarship? What about that?
Okay, why I chose University of East Anglia is I had other universities in options also. But while going through the option modules that they provide me, East Anglia had a list of options that I can personally select and study those subjects only. Whereas other universities were providing me with help in finance, but I was not getting the management studies that I need. So East Anglia had various kind of optional modules, and the modules that are compulsory also are very helpful for my future, depending on the accounting, helping people, and finance books. So those modules really attracted me and made me sure that yes, this is what I want and this is what I'm going to opt for. And that's the reason I chose this university.
Okay. And have you given IELTS?
No sir, I got my admission on MOI based because of my university. Yes.
Okay. So without IELTS you got the scholarship also, admission also, and visa also.
Yes.
Okay. You have encountered any interview with the university?
Not a personal interview, but it was an interview based on the computer-based interview, where I had to answer my questions that they'd asked me verbally, which were recorded, and I had to send them to the university.
Okay. Any one thing which you would like to share with student as a message from Khush, that to grow in life, what should they do and what should not?
To grow in life, one thing that you need, the most important thing that you need in life is a goal. Without a goal, you'll not be sure on what you want to do in your future and what on what steps you have to take to reach to that place. Another thing that really matters a lot is your friend circle. When choosing your field or when you're choosing what you want to do in future, really depends on your friends. If you have friends that keep motivating you, that have friends that that give you a goal in life. You know, brother, don't do this. Take this field is really going to help you. Don't take these steps. You know, friends is a great way to learn new things in life. Another and one of the most important reasons, that another thing that keeps you motivated in life is your family members. Never treat your family members in a way that they're always guiding you. Yes, there's a generation gap, but what they have learned throughout their life is what is going to keep you further ahead in your life.
Great guidance. Can you, do you like to share some message to your friends on this podcast? You can name them also if you like.
I have many of my friends, that is Harsh, Meet, Jeet. So they are really sad that I'm leaving them, but they're also happy in life that have taken this decision to leave India and move to a foreign country, which will be helpful for my future, because they are the friends that think that my future matters more to them than their own. So they are kind of a supporting role. So I just like to mention that keeping a friend circle that is always keeping you motivated is really important in life.
True. हर एक friend ज़रूरी होता है. About your family, message to your parents, your siblings, your relatives.
Family, I say that I'm very connected to the four of us, that my dad, my mom, dad, and my younger sibling, because we've been together since I've started getting sense, because since I was 3 I moved to Kenya, so we had no family members there. It was just the four of us. So that bond that we have right now is has really kept us together. But now leaving them, yes, does make me nervous, does make me sad, but I feel like this decision is going to make me a better person, and in future for sure that we will stay stronger together.
Awesome. So Khush, what I understood by your story is this, that there will be lot of twist. Some are made twist, because this is very unique that you have studied finance and science both together in your schooling also, and then after you have done your graduation in engineering and STEM, and now you are moving ahead for business and finance.
Yes.
So a very well cultivated but lot of experiments you have done so far, and I wish you all the best in your future. You have already made your parents proud, and you will keep keep continuing this. I am hoping that, and thank you very much for being here.